This week we did a lot of things.
We went to Bartram Gardens.
We went to Uni, which was a school.
We go to parks, sprinkler parks.
We played tag and we played basketball.
Riding bikes in the cemetery.
So we got to pick out bikes that we could fix up.
Yeah, I was sort of nervous because I came down here and I'm like, what in the world is this? Looking at all the bike parts. But I realized it was pretty cool.
My favorite moment was today riding my first bike.
Well, I learned how to ride a road bike. It's real different than a mountain bike. There were lots of fun moments.
Yeah, I've learned a lot of things, how to not break a bike, how to build a bike, how to fix a bike, everything.
Because now I know if something goes wrong with my other bikes, I know how to fix it.
I had to put a back chain on, well, a chain on my back tire. And I had to fix my inner tube.
It was impressive. I didn't think it was going to be like that. It was harder than I thought.
Just building the bike and stuff sort of made me proud of myself. You're having fun. You're going to places. Practice. I wanted to get up and do something with my hands.
I had fun.
My name is Andy Dyson, and I'm the Executive Director of Neighborhood Bike Works.
Well, my name is Ben Straub, and I have two roles here at Neighborhood Bike Works. The first one right now is I'm the Summer Camp Director, and my other role before I became Summer Camp Director was the Bike Church Coordinator.
Owner Bike is based, the Owner Bike program that Neighborhood Bike Works uses is based on a program started by Recycle a Bicycle in New York City. And the idea of the program is that each youngster will earn a bicycle that they have reconditioned themselves.
Basically, the process for the Earn a Bike program is the kids come in, they pick out a bike, we teach them how to overhaul and recondition the whole bike through like a bunch of lessons from how to make your brakes work, overhauling the bottom bracket, headset, hubs. We teach them safe riding techniques. They have to pass a safety rodeo before they go on rides with us.
And then they spend the next 20 or 30 hours fixing it up. And then they get to keep it at the end. So that's the main thing that we do here. And it's also the thing which most of the kids like the most, is the fact that they get the bike.
Write your favorite book, the coolest thing you've ever done in your life, your favorite band, your favorite food, or I guess artist, favorite food and the coolest place you've ever been. And then we're gonna mix them up and try to guess who everyone is.
Shop tools and all bikes.
Good job.
Putting other people down and everything. When you graduate, any hours that you have left over, we'll explain how the hours work in a couple minutes. Any hours you have left over, you combine and stuff, like right here. You have the tape for your grips. And up there is called the vault. That's where we keep all of our extra stuff. It's like a little attic for us. We had a bike stands, seat clamps, and coaster brake straps. You got the wrenches in here. You got the screwdrivers, the tire levers. Oh, we had Allen keys. We had the vice grips. Oh, these are our chains too. Chains right here. Yeah, the gyro cables right here. These are our handlebars. The cases right here. All right, so that's everything I can think of. This is the loft again. You got a better ankle.
There's this issue of people geeking out, talking about technical terms and alienating people who don't know anything about this specialty knowledge of bicycles, which in fact is not rocket science and anyone can know about, which is part of the irony. I mean, if it was a sort of, I don't know, after-school macroeconomics club, then that might be different, but we're just fixing bikes. It's pretty easy.
When they see a rusty old bike, they don't see it as this like just piece of crap. They see it as something that's like a project and that they can rebuild and recondition and be proud of their work. And I think that's important to impart onto kids that, you shouldn't, if something's rusty or old or needs a little fixing, you shouldn't just throw it out in the trash. you should, you can fix it. Like, you can do it. It's not hard. It just takes a little time to figure out. Here's a little bit of slack. We don't want to add too much slack because what's going on inside the housing and when the cable's being pulled? What's happening there? What happens when it's rubbing through this metal right here? Anyone? Friction. Friction. Yeah. Okay. Squeeze that. Okay. Squeeze for you.
The mission of Neighborhood Bike Works is very much youth development. So we're talking about giving youth an opportunity to do something. What that means is that what we're interested in is not preventing a particular behavior, like some kind of program like DARE. And it doesn't mean that we're treating some kind of pathological thing. We're giving people opportunities so that they'll develop themselves.
But I definitely just know that I'm always trying to make things exciting for the kids and make it like the summer camp. I try to plan a really fun amount of stuff every day. We learn about math, but we have a good time with that. We go on fun trips.
Let's just all go to the cemetery.
The cemetery's closer.
So we only got an hour and a half, so the cemetery would be better.
There's no cars around to get hit.
Yeah, it's real fast.
I don't know about that.
That's it.
And then there's this hill you go left, right, and then left again, and you have to go like this, and your bike is on a 40-degree angle, you think?
No.
I don't even know. No.
You don't even
That's because
know.
you're mad because you fell.
I didn't.
You almost
Yeah, but
ran
you got
over by a
lost.
Big truck.
Hey, Charles gets to be last. It's so fair.
Why? Because I'm slowest.
Yes, it is. Everybody else. I'm the slowest.
He's coming. Take a right, take a right.
The thing about this program, I'll tell you something about Neighborhood Bike Works, is that compared to a lot of youth programs, we do actually have we serve a smaller number of youth per dollar that we spend than a lot of programs. But it's much more intensive than, let's say, a team sport.
Well, the BikeWorks mission statement is to increase opportunities for youth through cycling. And when I first started working here, I really didn't understand that mission statement that much. But as I've worked here over the last 2 years, it's really driven home that it really does increase their opportunities through just a lot of the advanced mechanics classes we offer, the ride club, just that they can come here on Saturdays and just hang out for a couple hours and just hang out with us. I think, just keeps them safe and keeps them active. So.
We hope to instill in the people that we serve here that they use bicycle responsibly and use it as an alternative means of transportation.
Biking for me is definitely an environmental thing. Biking to me is also an opportunity, especially for youth, to get out and see the rest of the city, to see all these opportunities, whereas a lot of times they're kind of isolated in their neighborhoods, and they just need a way to release a lot of their people just need to go out and see different things and see the world and see that it's just not their small neighborhood. That Philadelphia is this really cool, awesome place.
We like the idea of bicycling being promoted as a healthy, environmentally friendly means of alternative transportation. So there's a health aspect to it too. There is an epidemic of childhood obesity in this country, especially among poor neighborhoods, such as we mostly work in. And so it's very important that young people have given some kind of safe physical activity.
The other day we were riding to Milk Creek Farm, which is on 48th and Brown, and we all rode our bikes down there, and it was like we got to harvest potatoes with a bunch of, interesting folks, and all these kids are wielding pitchforks, and it was just like this really neat experience to like have all these kids ride bikes that they help fix, and we all ride together, and we all to this farm, and we all dig up the potatoes and hang out, and everyone's wielding pitchforks, which makes me a little nervous, but it was like, it was just like this real beautiful experience of like all these kids being really into it.
So we can all spread out down the whole thing so we don't have to be close to each other with pitchforks. Oh, keep the pitchfork on the ground. Stop. Now you're all set. I'm going to go grab my pitchfork. When we see bugs, we have to crush them by hand because we don't want to use chemicals. And that's called organic farming. This is Swiss chard.
I think that one sucks.
Yay! I can learn that.
Like, when you shake it hurts. Shake all the light out.
Shake it.
Now stop it, cameraman.
Feeling better?
Yep. Yeah.
Your name and where you're from?
Move.
Oh wow, one of your brake pads is totally loose.
Hey, do you guys want to post comments?
Gabe, can you straighten out?
We're very grateful because almost all of this stuff that you see around here is donated by individuals in the Philadelphia area. We get a number of the bikes and some parts from entities other than individuals, such as the University of Pennsylvania Police, Lower Merion Township, Sanitation Department give us a lot of bikes.
And then we trash pick some stuff. We just find on the side of the road and bring it in. Some kids, when they upgrade their bike, will just donate their bike back to us. We put it back into circulation.
I just took the tape off my bike, but then I'm going to replace the back brake because the brake cable is frayed at the end.
The thing that people report most often is that they enjoyed working on the bikes and they enjoyed learning about it. And a lot of times kids these days are not, in this city, are not enjoying school. They're not really getting into the learning process. And we hope that we can show that it's worth studying something. Is Daniel Jordan?
Yeah. I gotta say, the most favorite part, I think, for them at summer camp is when they graduate and they get their bike.
What this place is about is it's really about young people having the opportunity to create something out of nothing and show that to themselves that they can make a working bike out of a bunch of parts. And someone who goes away from here with that experience is somebody who is hopefully got a sense that they can achieve greater things in the future.
Good to be hydrated.
The answers!